So the first section is, it's going to be playing the CD. After we finish that section, that's an hour and a half into it, they're going to take a break. We come back, the second section, it's same thing. There's instructions that they're going to give the kids. I think there's a little writing part before it, and then there's a CD that's plugged in for that one. And I think that's like a 55-minute CD. Same, so between those, you don't change any setup. You just leave it on blue, and all you're going to do is feed the CDs in. So we go along, so at that point we are about almost 3 hours into the exam, which is usually around 11 o'clock. That's when we do the last part of the exam. And the last section of the exam is 18 minutes long, and that's where the recording takes place. So there's several things you have to do with the recording. First thing we're going to have to do is set up the lab and get it ready to record. And the second thing is, on the instruction, when you're listening to the instructions with the kids, it'll tell the kids, okay, this is your signal to push your record button. Kids don't have a record button. Kids have nothing. You are going to be the kid in that case. You're the one that's going to be listening and push the buttons at the right time. And it's set up, and this little set of buttons down here controls the digital recorder of all the kids, all simultaneously. So you're the one that's going to start and stop the recorder. First, before we do anything, we have to set it up and get it ready to record. And I will go through this a couple of times, and this part is in the book. There's a little button up here that just says Record Student. I click it. I rubber band the class, which puts a little red light in every button. Those are the kids that are going to get recorded. If you happen to skip it, you notice that went away. If I just click on it, it goes back. So we want to make sure we got a red light everywhere. Then the instruction says push the record student button to turn it off. Down here at the very bottom, there's a little bitty arrow. When you click it, it opens up a little box, and we're going to name a new test. And this is how we're going to find it when we get finished recording the kids. So I'm just going to, for now, put my name in it here. When we walk through the Proctor instructions, you'll notice we suggested a name to put there, and I'll talk about that. But it could be any name, and that name that I just named, that's where all the kids' recordings are going to go. As soon as I name the file, it activates these buttons. It is now ready to record.